forever.
I can zoom in way too far on this. Oh my god.
Stand by!
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Norwich University's Class of 2021 Junior Ring Ceremony. My name is Cadet William Raptor, and I have the distinct pleasure of being your Master of Ceremonies for tonight's event. This evening, we are honored to have distinguished special guests join us. I would ask that you please stand upon your introduction. Our distinguished guest of honor, Rear Admiral Richard W. Schneider, United States Coast Guard Reserve, retired President Emeritus. Major General Mark Anarumo, Vermont State Militia, U.S. Air Force retired, 24th President of Norwich University. Brigadier General Frank Vanacek, Vermont State Militia, Senior Vice President for Student Affairs and Technology, honorary alumnus from the class of 2010. Colonel Michael Titus, Vermont State Militia, U.S. Army retired, Commandant of Cadets. And Reverend William Wick, University Chaplain, honorary alumnus from the class of 2005.
I'll show you, it's ridiculous.
Please rise for honors to the nation.
Down! Retreat! Seniors, attention! Present! Arms! Order! On! Hooray! Right!
Please be seated. Our graduates can be recognized by the ring they wear, standing out far and wide. Their presence is known not only in the military, but also in the private and public sectors. We are a proud university with long-standing traditions and values. We are raised under the principles that Captain Alden Partridge founded us on, the principles of the citizen soldier. As we continue on to our final year here at Norwich, it is our duty to continue that legacy of Alden Partridge and to pass on those traditions and values of the citizen soldier. It is my pleasure to introduce the 24th President of Norwich University and host commander, Major General Mark Anarumo, to say a few remarks for the senior class.
Thank you. I'll be very brief. I'm going to just say a word of congratulations, some words of apology, and then a personal plea with an assurance in the end. But congratulations to all of you for reaching this point of your wonderful career here at Norwich. Congratulations on innovating through some pretty difficult circumstances and difficult times. I've met many of you. Those of you I haven't met yet, I look forward to spending some time with you during the rest of your senior year. But the apology is, I absolutely hate what has happened to your class because of this virus. You've lost the ceremonies I know you look forward to so much. You've done enough. as a class and as professionals and as members of Norwich to deserve better. We're going to continue to find ways to honor your class and get back to some traditional ways of celebrating these events. I commend you for coming up with this as a modified ceremony. Of course, this is my first one, so this is normal to me, but I know it's not normal to you. I've gotten to see some of the past ceremonies online, and they're obviously beautiful. But we'll figure out a way to get all of you another event or two before you go regarding your ring presentation. I'm sorry we couldn't get to a point of yes this evening with our medical professionals to have some kind of an event we could socialize outside. It wasn't from lack of effort by many of your cadet leaders and from the commandant staff that were advocating very aggressively on your behalf. But we will figure out a way to make it right to all of you before I leave, and that is my assurance to you. My plea to all of you is, you've made it this far in your Norwich career. We're in interesting times. We're under a microscope or we're in a fishbowl. Last night went very well. I was out and about till about 3 in the morning, and I saw things happening very well, both in the dorms and downtown. Tonight, many of you will go out and celebrate. I ask you to enjoy yourselves, please, but please, look after one another. You do not want to create yourself in a situation where tonight's and today's celebration goes sideways. So we'll figure out a way to celebrate you further in the future. Please take care of each other tonight and through the rest of your senior year. And it's my absolute honor to be your 24th president. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. I now invite Cadet Caleb Miller to the podium to introduce tonight's guest of honor. Good evening, seniors. Stand at ease. It is my absolute pleasure to introduce to you our featured speaker. There are many things that I could say about Admiral Schneider, but one thing I would like to highlight the most is his love and dedication to our beloved institution, students, and alumni. This past September 12th, Schneider Hall was dedicated in honor of President Emeritus Schneider. Sir, congratulations. By way of introducing him this evening, I would like to read the inscription on the bronze plaque that was unveiled that will hang alongside his portrait inside Schneider Hall. It reads as follows: Schneider Hall, named in recognition of Richard W. Schneider, Rear Admiral, United States Coast Guard, retired, President of the University, 1992 to 2020. The longest seated president in the history of Norwich University, Dr. Richard W. Schneider, proudly carried forth the legacy Norwich founder, Captain Alden Partridge, began in 1819 of developing citizen soldiers. Through his service as a Coast Guard officer and his experience in academia, Dr. Schneider epitomized Norwich's unique position in American higher education, honoring and emulating the university's guiding values. With extraordinary competence, humility, and boundless energy, coupled with the wisdom born from experience as a leader, he has guided the strategic direction of the university to fulfill its mission of service to its students and the nation. He navigated its course in a methodical and increasingly bold manner to meet the challenges of the university's third century. For his enduring leadership to our nation and to Norwich, and with grateful appreciation for President Schneider's exemplary service, longtime commitment, and enduring contributions to Norwich University, this building was dedicated in his honor by the Board of Trustees of Norwich University. Sir, without question, you will be fondly remembered for centuries to come. Most certainly your name and accomplishments are more Norwich history facts Rooks will have to learn. Ladies and gentlemen, Rear Admiral Richard W. Schneider, President Emeritus.
Thank you. You're looking awesome. I love gray over white. Don't you? Yeah, of course you do. Yeah, nobody else gets to wear it.
Dad.
Except seniors. You're looking great, and it's wonderful to be back, and I think about you every day. And I'm very proud of you, your class. Now, by the way, your president and I could not have dreamt up a more challenging real-world leadership problem than what you've got as a senior class. We could have not come up, we're pretty creative, both of us. We could not have dreamt this up. And this is, honest to God, real. And maybe for the first couple of years of your life, the biggest challenge you're going to face. I'm telling you now, and I told the class at commencement last weekend when we went viral and did it, well, we didn't go viral, but we went virtual. Maybe we went viral too, I hope. I've always wanted to go viral, but I haven't gone viral yet. That this is not the worst thing that's going to happen to you. It's not. I mean, I wish I could promise that it would be the worst thing. But I've lived 74 years. I've lost a wife. I've been to Vietnam. I mean, I've done all the things that I was supposed to do, and sometimes it sucks. And this right now may seem like this is terrible for you, but let me tell you, it's not the worst thing you're going to face. And by the way, it's getting you ready to be the leaders we need you to be. What a great proving ground. Right here. It's real now. You have to be the leaders. And that's what this ring means, by the way. You are the leaders. It means you're all going to be done within a year. And everybody, the underclassmen that are standing down there, they know when they see that ring that you are the leaders of this corps. There is no one else. I mean, I could have shouted all the orders out of the top floor at Jackman, and it wouldn't have made a tinker's damn. You know what counts? Is what you say. More importantly, it's what you do that speaks volumes for you as your class. So it's an honor to be back, and thank you so much for asking me to be your speaker. By the way, I'm wearing my mask so you can wear your uniform. And by the way, if you do what our governor tells you to do, you'll stay in school all year. By the way, when I wrote the plan for all of Vermont, and I volunteered to do this, I'm not getting paid for this, by the way. I'm working just as hard as when you're working on it. I'm telling you, but I just put my mind at work to say, okay, what would I do if I was still the president of Norwich? And we wrote the plan, and then I just had to convince 13 other college presidents that this is what they were going to do. Mark, that might have been the toughest thing I had to do, except for you. You got it right away. The rest of the crowd, man, they couldn't understand it. Like, what do you mean we're going home at Thanksgiving and we're not coming back? Because I said you got to start all over again. And when they go all over the United States, they could be infected and bring it back to your campus. My goal for you and the entire state of Vermont, and by the way, we are the safest place in Vermont, the safest place in the country to go to college is Vermont. And by the way, the safest place for a town to have a college in America is Vermont. You are, by the way, I want this Rook class next year, Mark. If we can't bust the seams on this class next year, I don't know what we have to do, because we're going to want every parent sending their students here and to all the schools in Vermont. So you'd be proud of that, but that is in your hands now. Anything that the president can do, other than he's got to get to the resources you need to be successful and be victorious, it's up to you to hold each other accountable and all of those underclassmen. Now the Rooks will do anything you tell them, right? Besides, they don't want to lose a year of college. They just lost their senior year. I mean, I talked to Ethan Angstrom yesterday. By the way, he got married on Friday. He wanted to make sure I said hi to everybody. He's doing great. And I talked to Emma, also Nettleship, because I commended them about their speech at the end of commencement. And it's really all about them and you. They lost their senior year. I don't want that happening to you. That is why I volunteered to help the governor. That is why I am wearing this mask. That is why I'm on Zoom. If I never do another Zoom thing, it'll be fine with me. I am tired of that. I'd much rather be together, but we can, and most of the state government's running right now on Zoom and GoToMeeting. But it's not the worst thing that's going to happen to you, and it's great training. Now, okay, let's focus on the ring. The ring is the thing. Right? Yes, it is. And there's the big one right there. They put it right in front of me. By the way, I saw it. It is beautiful. I saw the drawing. You kept it exquisite. Some classes in my 28 years have tried to get too much on it, and you can't even tell what's there, but yours is really beautiful and really meaningful. So to the Ring Committee, great work. Really great work. And you should all be very proud of it. But it's a symbol, right? It's a symbol of those underclassmen that you are in charge. And by the way, when you're in charge, be in charge. Take the lead, no matter what your station in life. You are seniors, so act it. Hold them accountable. Hold yourselves accountable. That's the most important thing, because they'll watch you, because they know they want to be just like you. But you have other symbols now that you've gotten. Think of when you arrived, the day you came and your parents dropped you off and couldn't wait to leave. You got your rook hat, right, and your white name tag. That meant you belonged. That was very important to you, and I bet you every one of you had saved it. In fact, one senior actually gave me his white name tag because I saved his butt as a junior. He should have been gone, but I took pity on the kid and I made him crawl over glass before I let him stay. But you saved that white name tag because it meant that you were a member of something. And then you went a week, probably the hardest week you've ever done, and then we hit the river. And what did you get? Your rock. That's a symbol. And by the way, when I go visit Norwich alums, you know what's on their desk? Is that rock. It's amazing how many of them kept that rock. And then you got recognized. That was a big deal, and you got to wear our regimental crest. And you had your upperclassmen do this, boom, boom, on both your shoulders. So you know that you are now a cadet. And for that time, that whole time, you have been in followership. You are learning how to be great followers. And then this is happening. You are practicing your leadership all along, but you're also practicing your followership. But now you've got the ring. And that's the leadership thing. That ring right now means you're in charge. You are the seniors. And 99.9% of you, unless you do something really stupid, will graduate. And I want you to be 100% from this class. There's no reason why you can't. You've made it this far. You can make it the rest of the way. But it's a visible symbol. That's what the ring is. And then within a couple months, you're going to have your diploma. Another symbol. And you're all going to get them framed and hang them in your office. And for those of you worthy and that want to serve America, you'll get your commissioning warrant, you'll get your commission statement, and you'll get a note from the President of the United States. And I promise you, you're going to keep those. Those are symbols. But something is special about this ring. It's different. Its meaning is going to change. The day you graduate, you are not in charge. Listen to this carefully. The meaning of the ring changes. It means now you're a member of the Norwich alumni family forever. Some of you will be buried with this ring. Some of you will gift it back so that the gold can be in another junior's ring. But the meaning mysteriously and magically and specially changes to say, now I am a member of something bigger than myself. And that's the most important thing you have learned in your 4 years here. You may not even know it as you're standing here on this beautiful upper parade ground. And here's what you learned. You're a member of something bigger than yourself. You have learned to suppress your natural ambition for the good of the mission, for the good of the unit. Now listen, ambition is a good thing. Ambition is what got you your rookie hat. Ambition is what got you your Dog River rock. Ambition is what got you this ring. You've worked hard for this ring. You need to be proud of this ring and what you've accomplished and what you'll get with your commissioning data and diplomas, that you worked hard for this. But it will change its meaning. But natural ambition, you have learned to suppress it for the good of something bigger, more important than you. All of you, think about this. You will do anything to help a classmate, right? You did it as a rook. You protected them. You helped each other. And you've done it all along, and you're still doing it today. The President just told you to do it tonight. Take care of each other. It is a special thing to be responsible. Take it seriously. But when you graduate and become a member of the Norwich alumni family, you don't have just your class to worry about and to take care of. You have all of the living alums. All of them. And just because you're the youngest doesn't mean you can't make a huge impact in the life of somebody else. So you have learned to suppress your natural ambition for the good of your unit, for the good of the school, for the good of America. That's why so many of our men and women join the service. They want to be a member of something bigger than themselves, more important than themselves. So that's the first chain to this ring, this special power of this ring. You are a member of the Norwich family, alumni family forever. The other thing this ring will do is keep you out of trouble. And here's how, here's the secret. When you face a tough, especially ethical decision, and I'm telling you right now, every one of you will. What I want you to do is hold the ring in both hands as if you were praying, so that you feel that ring in both hands, and you think about our honor code. You think about ethical leadership and the values that you've been taught for 4 years. And then you picture yourself here on this field, not just in front of your class, but in front of every living alum has come to hear why you decided as you did. Then you know the power of this ring and what it means. It means you will not let that honor go down, and you will not let the Norwich values down. They are like Vermont granite. If you honor them, they will never let you down. Just think about how proud you are going to be when your son and daughter or grandkids gets their Norwich junior ring. We have plenty of time to work on that. But think about how proud you're going to be when they're on this field and they've got their Norwich junior ring. How proud a parent you will be. And then we'll all stay together. Norwich together and Norwich forever. God bless you all.
Thank you, President Schneider. And thank you for being here and sharing your thoughts with us tonight. On behalf of the class of 2021, we would like to express our appreciation to you for your time, being an important part of our ring ceremony, and everything that you've done for Norwich University. To show our appreciation, we present to you this large replica of our ring with the following inscription. In appreciation to Rear Admiral Richard W. Schneider, United States Coast Guard retired, featured speaker, Corps Cadets, class of 2021, Junior Ring Ceremony, 19 September 2020. Norwich forever. Would Cadet Miller and Cadet Ryan Van Splendor, Chair of the Class of 2022 Ring Committee, please join me front and center. So here at Norwich, we like traditions, and in 1983 was the start of the Military College of Vermont ring tradition. The Cadet Ring Committee is the first and uphold the MCV ring policy. To serve as a reminder to the elected ring committee members of their duty and responsibilities, Cadet Miller has the honor to pass on this symbolic torchlight to Cadet Ryan Van Splendor, Chairman of the Class of 2022 Ring Committee. Thank you, Cadet Miller, for your leadership and for your Vice Chair, Cadets Leister and Cadet Rollins, and to your committee members for faithfully serving your class and keeping true to your charge. Cadet Van Splendor, Cadet Miller passes the MCV ring torch to you. It's now your responsibility to inspire and lead your vice chairs, Cadets Bolander and Cadet Marone. Your committee members to keep the MCV ring tradition alive and hold true to the ring policy. Congratulations and good luck. Ladies and gentlemen, please join in singing of our alma mater and the cadet prayer authored and presented by our beloved Rev. Bill Witt.
Seniors, attention!
Norwich forever, Queen of the hills, when far from me still, memory stills recalling scenes and old friendships, songs and old cheers, memories that fade not through the changing years.
Hooray! Right!
It's always my privilege to pray for you, and on occasion to pray with you. It's the second prayer today. I actually led in prayer and officiated at the interment for a former Norwich University assistant commandant. And so my thought is not only thinking of you here, but the days he also worked and served our campus. If you choose, I ask you to bow with me in prayer or stand with thoughts of your own. Almighty God, in reverence for you, I seek to think and act in ways that are consistent with your perfect will. I humbly confess my failures and request forgiveness for my sins. As a member of the Corps, my desire is to reach beyond the mere requirements of our honor code and pursue an even higher standard of excellence, the one that you yourself possess. Help me always to do what ethically is right. May I be the example, never the exception. May I be known for honesty in my words, fidelity to my commitments, and persistency in my responsibilities. May my effectiveness as a leader be measured by my strength of character, my trustworthiness, and others' willingness to follow me. Lord God, may I always be above reproach, but never beyond scrutiny. Convict and correct me if ever my motives or methods lack integrity. And by your grace, may I demonstrate the unbending courage to constantly reflect the best of what it means to be a Norwich cadet. Amen.
Class of 2021. For 97 years, this great Norwich Marine tradition has been kept alive by the hard work and dedication of all cadets. You are now part of that very same tradition founded by the senior class of 1923. It was written by the class of 1923 that this ring will mean as much as to the man wearing it as his diploma, and once the custom is started and lived up to every year, the alumni will appreciate more and more what a ring of this nature stands for. It is hoped that the following classes will follow the steps of the class of 1923 has taken and make the Norwich ring true Norwich tradition. Thank you all for attending today's events and ceremonies. I know that it is not what any of us were expecting to happen, but I am extremely grateful to all of you for your forbearance and fortitude. I can say with full confidence that each and every one of you make me proud to call myself a Norwich man. But know this, the ring on your finger is a symbol of the covenant that you swore to the institution all those years ago. To be men and women of courage, honesty, temperance, and wisdom. To serve others before we serve ourselves. To be open-minded and to respect diverse points of view. To be citizen soldiers. And above all else, to live the Norwich motto, I will try. Persevering through any situation, even the hopeless ones. My friends, no, my family, Norwich is a better place because of all of you. I thank God every day that I've had the privilege of knowing you all. Because at the end of the day, you are what makes this institution great. Thank you and congratulations to the class of 2021. Gold NU and Norwich forever.
This will now conclude the senior class of 2021 ring ceremony. Thank you all for coming. Please be safe, have fun, enjoy the rest of your junior weekend, now in senior year. Norwich forever.